I'm doing this under protest. Hello there, people. Welcome to my channel, and I'm Ross Pitt, shot cutter. I'm here to tell you some 10 facts about some of the most amazing places in this world. More specifically, Disney World and Disneyland. I didn't really have any facts about the other ones, so just these two. And to spare you guys from my top 10 Haunted Mansion facts, because, well, that ride is just too awesome not to include. Instead, I'm just going to give you my only 3 facts about the Haunted Mansion. Just so that, we have other stuff to worry about. I'm Ross Pitt, Shark Cutter, and these are my top 10 facts about the Disney theme park. Coming in at number 10, since I'm sure that many of you actually hate the Disney theme parks. Yes, there have been deaths at Disneyland. However, it is rarely ever Disney's fault, and most of the time of the stupidity of the other guests. And other times, the non-Disney guests. Like the guy who thought he could get into Disneyland by climbing on the monorail. Point is, if you're a park as old as Disney is, as all the Disney theme parks, chances are you will have a few fatal casualties. However, not as many as people would like you to believe. Number 9 is the fact that Justin Bieber, that guy, once gave the middle finger to Disneyland guests. But I'm sure that it's just a misunderstanding. He shot Goofy! Fire! Next number. Number 7 is, if you are referred to as a treasured guest, chances are people hate you. And they are being warned about you. Okay, on to the good stuff. As many of you that have probably paid attention know that, well, my favorite ride is the Haunted Mansion. And with good reason. But even I didn't know until I looked this up, that the Haunted Mansion is the only attraction to be located in a different land in each park. Sure, there were other rides that featured in all Magic Kingdoms, but only did the Haunted Mansion feature in New Orleans Square, Liberty Square, Fantasyland, Frontierland, and a version of the Haunted Mansion known as Mystic Manor resides at Mystic Point in Hong Kong. Number 6 gets a little furry. My gosh, sounds like I'm becoming a Disney theme park documentary. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible thing to get into. You don't want to do this, children. Leave it to the professionals, like me. In Disneyland, there are up to 200 feral cats roaming the grounds. I'm sure it's to keep rats from just waltzing on in. Okay, so I guess it's good to have furry little beasts roaming around, but cute little rodents? It's a disgrace to the Disney name! How dare those rodents just try to walk on in to Disneyland. Shame on them. On a side note, do you ever think that the cats ever try to attack the Mickey and Minnie costumes? Probably not. On second thought, probably. Okay, this one is probably my favorite fact of all time. If you ever ride Pirates of the Caribbean, count the amount of Jack Sparrows, because if there are 4, you might have just seen Johnny Depp having some fun. Just think about that. If there are more than 3 animatronics, you had just seen a living human being. Or my other theory is correct in that he's just a robot. Want to know the largest hidden Mickey of the parks? The largest is the hidden Mickey at Hollywood Studios. Pretty cool, but it's nothing compared to the Mickey Forest. Hey kids, let's move on to number 3. Alright, back to the Haunted Mansion for number 3. Every year around Christmas and Halloween, the Haunted Mansion turns into the Haunted Mansion Holiday. I don't know about you, but I hate this change for Halloween. Honestly, the Haunted Mansion is brilliant for Halloween. They just change it like that. It's so silly. Honestly. It's good for Christmas though, I admit. But honestly, just keep out that. Number 2 is unfortunate, but I just feel like I have to mention it. You know, in Animal Kingdom, that dragon on the front of the logo. That dragon was put there because there was originally going to be a land at the park called the Beastly Kingdom. However, they scrapped that idea. Oh well, at least we're going to get Avatar Land. You know, Avatar. The one movie that, in my opinion, made The Last Airbender movie look like Avatar The Last Airbender. Yeah, I don't like that film. But at least the concept art looks pretty good. So, well, I've always been willing to give it a shot, but hey, now I'm really giving it a shot. And as for number 1, the creepiest fact on this list. You know the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disneyland? Well, do you know that skeleton reading the book? On the headboard, it has a skull and crossbones on it. Well, you see, those bones are real. They belong to a human being. A living human being. Maybe they belong to George. Oh yeah, more about George in the next video. So, those are my top 11 Disney facts. Well, Disney theme park facts. In addition, 12th one is that, you know, when the park first opened, Mickey and Minnie looked like this. I know. That's creepy. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Later. They were real.
Hmm.